No one's gonna be watching this for like 3 years anyways. Noise!
I think I broke one of my ribs playing flag football.
Dude, you need, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to tell you on that one.
I got tossed, man. I ran into a brick wall of a man.
That seems to happen often too.
I may look big on camera, guys, but I'm half Filipino.
Yeah, he's not a big person.
I'm big for a Filipino.
Well, you got some meat on your bones, but
I got some meat on my bones.
6'8".
Yeah. I'm definitely not 6 foot.
So today is December 31st.
New Year's Eve!
7 a.m.
I have not gotten my resolutions done yet.
Oh. Well, we'll work on it when we get to the office.
All right.
And this is the December 2018 Periwinkle update. Boom.
Update.
Knowledge drop.
So, what is new with Periwinkle these days?
Well, we're going through a little bit of an interesting chapter.
We are. It's a good chapter, though.
It's a good chapter, yeah.
We're like a phoenix. I say this all the time. We are a phoenix rising from the ashes. We're not like a phoenix. We can't like fly out of the ashes yet because we still got little chicken bird wings.
Yeah.
We can't fly yet, but we're getting our head out and shaking off the ash.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
It does seem like we're still, I feel like more, you guys have seen Lord of the Rings where they're like digging in the mud and like the orcs are like coming out of the mud and they're like cleaning them off and then they run over, they get in line. I feel like Periwinkle's more of like an orc getting dug out of the mud, birth.
Yeah. You know the orcs are just elves that were buried.
Really?
Yeah, orcs are elves and then they buried them underground and that's it, yeah. Because elves don't die.
Really?
So that's why when they buried all of them, they were like digging off of the placenta. That's why they look like elves, but they're like evil elves.
Wow.
Yeah.
They don't tell you this. They should like have a little 5 minutes at the beginning of each Lord of the Rings movie and say, okay, so orcs are actually elves that have just been buried and they're born again. I don't know.
Yeah, little fan lore.
Different kind of born again though.
Yeah.
Different kind.
Regardless, don't associate Periwinkle with orcs, just the storyline.
Just, yeah.
We are not
It's
orcs.
just an analogy.
We're definitely more like elves. Clean cut, nice, you know.
True.
Live forever.
True.
Any hooser.
So, right now, basically, I'm back for Christmas, but I'm doing a little bit of a road trip. Jordan's holding down the fort here in Tulsa. We've been cleaning garages on just Fridays and Saturdays because it's our slow season. We're going through some changes in personnel in the company. Yeah, so last video we talked about, I believe we talked about our operator and our other partner, Cole. He's been burned out. When you clean garages for 2 years, it'll burn you out real quick. Yeah, we just actually surpassed our 200th garage cleaning. Yeah, we've cleaned a lot of garages, so we've been, I wouldn't say frantically, but we've been keeping our ears perked up for anybody that would want to take over this position. Yeah. But we've come to find out that all of the people that want to clean garages for a living aren't the people we want cleaning for us. Right. So it's been difficult to find just the right person. Right. But it turns out we had the right person under our nose all along, we just never knew. Yeah. So we think we may have found the guy. He thinks like an owner. Which is the one character, which is really the only characteristic that matters. It's the one we've been looking for, and we thought, so going into 2 years ago, had you asked Seth, how do I get my people to act like owners? I would say, give them equity. If they become an owner, they'll act like owners. Not true. Not true. Yeah, man. Learn that one the hard way. Yeah, it's not true, and it's not something you can change about somebody. You either already think like an owner or you don't, but it's not an on and off switch or something that can even really be trained. Right. You either care or you don't care. And it's the little things, like it blows my mind when one of
our employees is actually wanting to do the things that we should be wanting to do. Like go the extra mile, like clean up the little area over here that the homeowner's probably never gonna see, but it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, to patch this little part on the wall, which might not be part of what we do, but it's gonna make the homeowner's experience that much better.
Yep, and we think we found that guy, and really we've just been trying to spend as much time with him as possible to train him, make sure he knows what our company's about, our culture, because his thinking like an owner is there. He's hardworking,
super hardworking,
trustworthy. Obviously, we trust him, but we got to get to know him a little better before we're ready to just hand him over the keys. But
yeah, so basically, we're normally a 2-man crew in a garage. We built our whole process and our structure around having 2 people clean a garage. But what we've been doing these past Fridays and Saturdays when we've had jobs is Jordan and I and our employee have been going into the garage. So we actually have 3 people, because Jordan and I are trying to distill what it means to be a Periwinkle employee or a Periwinkle owner. We're trying to distill that by osmosis, by spending time with him so he can learn from us without us being prescriptive about it and sitting him down in a conference room and saying, you need to be doing this, 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 and this. Instead, we should prove to him that like we're not better than you.
Yeah, we're jumping down in the trenches with you.
Yeah.
And we want to see what you can do, and we want to show you what we can do.
Yes.
Because that's really how a great company is run. You got to have leaders, not bosses.
Yeah, I think something we've made a mistake on is trying to get in a hurry and trying to move too quickly and trying to skip the stage where we're the ones cleaning the garage for a while and we like have to teach everything to one guy.
Yeah.
I always thought like, why don't we just build a manual and hand them a manual that's scalable, blah, blah, blah. But I think that,
quality.
Yeah, and I think that rushing these things is just, it's what goes up must come down, and I think the faster it goes up, the faster it comes down.
Yeah.
If you make a 400% return in the stock market today, it's very likely you're gonna lose 500% tomorrow, so.
Yeah, another update with Periwinkle is we had some goals set for 2018 as far as revenue. We didn't quite meet our goal, but it's promising because I think we still doubled or more than doubled our first year revenue, right, as a company?
Yeah. Triple.
But it's promising because we still aren't operating at even 40 hours a week or even close.
Yeah.
We're probably only operating 20 to 25 hours a week. So
yeah,
the clientele is there. We just are slowly getting more and more word out about our services and a reputation.
Yeah, it's very snowball effecty.
Yeah, it is.
Seems like the longer we're around, the more we're working, the more people know about us, hear about us, refer us to their friends, all that stuff.
Yeah, I think that for a while we fell into the trap of we had success early on, and so we kind of let the company kind of run itself for a little bit.
Yeah.
And because of that, we had early success, but we haven't moved past that early success yet.
Yeah.
So I think Seth and I getting back in the garage is helping because we're gonna make sure we get Google reviews every time, and every customer we come into contact with, even though we're only doing Fridays and Saturdays, they're gonna become super fans now. So in a way, we're doing more good for our company by operating less.
Yeah, and I think what that'll do is that will turn our existing customers from referring business to us one every 10 to probably one every 4, one every 2. So I think that it seems counterintuitive that we're gonna get busier and be more profitable and all that stuff will happen because we're shrinking our schedule down, but I truly believe that by going to 2 days of operations a week, not only do we fill up our schedule and take the stress off of having like a payroll that we're having to make for days we're not working, but that's actually gonna drastically improve the quality of our work. It's gonna allow us to focus more on each customer. It's gonna allow us to figure out how we take our current high standard of operation and service quality and make it outstanding.
Yeah.
And that's gonna happen because you and I are in the garage and because we're not trying to do 2 garages a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time to grow the company now, and the quality has to exceed what we've currently been getting.
What's the biggest challenge in your mind that we've been facing this month in December?
I think December has just been a month of like, it's been eye-opening, I think. Because I think we kind of fell into, I use the word burnout, like our operator was burnt out, but in reality, so was I. And I think in reality, so were you. And I think we were all ready to just call it quits because, you know, we had our fun, we're past the honeymoon stage. Yes, we were still getting calls, but we kind of lost that spark. And I think by you and I getting back in the garage and doing that one clean, that first Friday with our employee, it opened our eyes into how great our company that we built is. And it reminded us of the potential and the whole reason why we started this and why we have so much success is because our service is incredible. So it's kind of been the perfect ramp, I should say on-ramp to 2019.
Yeah.
Because I'm fired up again and I have no doubt in our company and our ability to provide a service that nobody else can provide.
Yeah.
Or is providing.
What are you most excited about going into January?
Being green and knowing that we're green and being able to just conscious-free get rid of as many items as possible for the homeowners. So we recently found out or called our Holloway partner and asked what it would cost us to be completely green because we felt terrible about adding to landfills here in Tulsa, and we know that our customers would rather us be green, but we just didn't know what options were out there.
It's like a very catch-22 because in order for us to provide value to our customers, we need to encourage them to get rid of as many things as possible because you can be organized, but if you have too many things for a given space, it's still gonna have all the negative effects. It's gonna stress you out. You're not gonna be able to find anything. You're not gonna be able to fit your car in the garage. The list goes on and on. So Jordan and I, but we've had this heartburn since we started about like, what's this gonna look like when we're in 30 states in the United States and a couple other countries?
Yeah.
What's this gonna look like if we end up being able to scale this thing and franchise this thing or expand, you know, privately?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, we're not just taking truckloads of stuff to the dump in Oklahoma, but we're doing it in California, in Texas, in New York.
That'll keep you up at night because you're taking one step forward in this person's garage, but you created another problem, which is already a massive problem on our planet Earth, is how much waste that we create. The average person creates, I think I read, 6 pounds of trash a week. 6 pounds a week on average. That means some people are creating more.
Yeah.
But every time we clean a garage, we're creating 200 pounds of trash. So when we called our Holloway guy, this is great news, by the way. It turns out since the very beginning, all of the items that he takes away from us that can be recycled are recycled. So he said that's about 95% of things because the place he takes it to is a recycling separation facility.
Yeah.
So the company that he takes his loads to makes their money on separating all of the aluminum, the wood, the metal, the plastic,
and then selling those to like
the appliances and selling them because it's all recycling. So Periwinkle is a sustainable company. We no longer have to worry about adding to the problem of landfills and harming our earth. So that's a huge benefit to us because that was really the only product of what we did that I wasn't okay with.
But that's the thing, like, and I get it now. All these businesses that get such a bad rap because they're not acting environmentally responsibly or as environmentally responsibly as they could be. Like, I get, because when you're starting a business, I'm not thinking about like, how is this gonna impact our world 50 years from now? How is what we're doing gonna impact our world? What I'm thinking about is, oh shit, how are we gonna make payroll? Because we all of a sudden are gonna have to make, you know, a $2,500 payroll this pay period, and we only have $2 grand in the bank.
Yeah.
So like, but I'm glad we're crossing this bridge now, and I'm glad we're lucky enough that our hauling service has been acting responsibly all along, because it's tough, man. Like, it's a lot for a business to not only make a profit and add a lot of value to their customers, but also to like do it right, because you do sacrifice margin when you act responsibly. I don't care what you say out there. If you are making sacrifices and you're cutting your margin by doing things right. There's always ways to boost the bottom line, and that's usually by cutting corners. And
yeah, I mean, if we could easily increase our margin and cut cost if we bought our own trailer, and after every job we just backed up into the Arkansas River and just dumped all of our trash in the river.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, we could do that. We would never do that, but that would save us, you know, every job hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
But we don't want to do that. We don't want to create more problems. But it is difficult when you start a business to think of all angles. So going forward, this is huge for our company because we are sustainable. We are green now. We can tell our customers when they call and they ask what happens to the items I want to get rid of. Ma'am, sir, all of the items that you get rid of, if they can be recycled, they will be recycled.
Yeah. The other thing,
as simple as that. And they love it.
Yeah. It gives us the power now to like what you said, exactly what you said, to tell our customers, listen, anything you want to get rid of, we will act responsibly with. And it's so awesome because that's going to give us the power to improve the ability of the level of value we're providing to our customers. And it makes them feel good, it makes us feel good. You know, we're also adding business to our hallway partner.
Yep.
It's a win-win-win, and that's what business is supposed to be.
That's good.
Not
business.
always like that.
Yeah. Good business, all parties win.
The other update I will say that happened this month is Jordan and I, well, I got one more, but Jordan and I realized that we needed to be a deeper part of the business as far as operationally goes. So Jordan and I decided to start taking Fridays off of our day jobs and spending it on Periwinkle. That was a little harder for Jordan than it was for me because I'm a remote worker and I don't get my hours tracked or anything. I just need to get the job done. But Jordan has a job where he's answering the phone a lot and he's customer support, customer service, customer growth, and he has to be available to people. So you want to talk a little bit about how you pulled that off?
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky enough to have really cool employers that support our company, and I just asked. I told them that our company, we're growing and we're gonna hit a point where if I don't get more involved in the company, it's gonna be bad. And so I told them I need 1 day a week where I can spend my time into putting in work to my own company. And so I just asked for Fridays off. I was granted that. So now on Fridays, I'm in the van. I'm cleaning garages and making sure our quality's there. We're training our guys well, and really just, it gives me time to think about new innovation and things for Periwinkle instead of my day job clouding all of my thoughts, you know, because it will do that.
Yeah. So did you consider trying to work for Periwinkle from your office on Fridays? That way you'd be available just in case emergencies happen?
I did, and I tried that at first. So the original conversation was I would like to be able to have Fridays off, but some Fridays I'll come into the office just so I can use the computer and still be available if anything happens. But what ended up happening is every time I would go into the office to work on Periwinkle stuff, I would just end up working for my day job all day because I'm there, my coworkers need me for stuff, the phone's ringing so I answer, emails are coming in. So I found out that I have to just completely remove myself on Fridays. Otherwise I'm gonna be distracted all day long. But
yeah, the only other, I asked you a question, what's the biggest challenge you thought we faced this month? I will add that we got company credit cards for all of our employees this past month. Did not go well. Did not go well.
Oops.
Oops. So,
oops.
Think carefully about that if you're the owner and you want to make your life easier on the accounting front. If you hate receipts and you think credit cards is the answer, think twice.
Yeah.
Think twice.
That's a pretty good update though.
It's a pretty good update. I mean,
we got a lot of moving parts going on.
This is the end of our second, it's not a fiscal, It's the end of our second calendar year of operations, not the end of our second like fiscal year. So we are 18 months in.
Yep.
May it'll be our 2-year anniversary, 2-year anniversary.
Our TV show's been airing all over the freaking place. And people are calling and emailing us from all over the United States asking when we're gonna be in their state. So we are already, before we're even in other states, we are getting calls and emails of people saying, please come out to Massachusetts, please come out to California, please come out to New Jersey, please come out to Florida, we need you, we need you, we need you. We love your guys' story, we love what you're doing. So we're constantly getting confirmation and affirmation that what we're doing matters.
Okay, so we're officially free to watch on PBS as of like today. Hang on a second. We will put the link. We'll put the link in the
on our website.
Well, we'll put it in the show notes or whatever, the comments.
Yeah.
I don't know. Crap.
Yeah, probably it's the show notes, I think.
Look at this. Wait, I'm
But we'll also put it on our Periwinkle website on the As Seen On.
Next on Startup, we head to Tulsa, Oklahoma to meet up with Cole, Seth, and Jordan, the creators of Periwinkle.
There it is.
A service-based business that cleans out and organizes your garage. All this and more is next on Startup.
I'm Amanda Brinkman.
Boom. We're now free on PBS.
That's how you get on TV. But that's the update for today.
That is the updates. That's the December Periwinkle update. Month 2, update number 2. We're gonna keep these coming once a month, hopefully. Assuming we're in the same state or
next month we'll hopefully have more to update on our in the home team.
Yeah.
We gotta get that ball rolling too, because we want to break into that next. But one step at a time, guys.
You've heard it here first. Periwinkle will be a company that not only cleans and organizes garages, we will do attics, we will do basements, we will do closets, we will do homes, we'll do kitchens. Periwinkle will be the company that helps you minimize, organize, and optimize your life.
Nice.
Boom.
Love the O's and the I's.
You heard it here first, friends. We'll see you next month.
See ya, peace out.